I want you guys to believe. Don't just listen to me. Feel me in your soul. Believe you can win. Believe you can win.
Future sense for the people to be fit. Yeah. Speaking financial literacy. Let's educate our young people. Yeah. For the people to be fit, SB Financial. Siobhan Bowman in the mix, you see she really out here. Building futures brick by brick, it's time to elevate, time to innovate, time to educate. Let's go, let's go. Dreams is on the rise, no fear, no quit. For the people to be fit, you know we legit. For the people to be fit, you know we legit. Listen up right here, let me tell it. We're laying foundations, solid as a steel. In a world where the grind and the hustle is real. From the gym to the boardroom, we're shaping the scene. Where fitness and insurance boosting everyone's dreams. Families rise, businesses is thriving, and communities where all the strongest shall survive. It's more than just policies, it's life that we design. Every rep, every plan is the future we align. We're building legacies, securing all the bag. Fitness and finance, no time to lag. For the people, by the people, we staying fit. Insurance got our back, that's how we quit. Young minds tuned in, listen up, listen up. This knowledge right here, gon' fill your cup. Ain't just about muscle, it's in the mindset. Insurance in the mix, we protect and invest. From the class to the office, we setting the tone. Business owners rising, now they feel at home. In this ecosystem, we all playing the role. Fitness and finance, both feeding the soul. We're building legacies, securing all the bag. Fitness and finance, no time to lag. For the people, by the people, we staying fit. Insurance got our back, that's how we equip. Dreams is on the rise, no fear, no quit. For the people to be fit, you know we legit. For the people to be fit, you know we legit. Hop on right here, no time to chill.
Hey, family, listen, y'all, get in here. We about to have a conversation. For whoever catch this now or catch this on a rewind, just make sure you take your notes and you catch it all. So as you know, I'm your girl, Siobhan Bowman, and I am all things wealth and wellness. And tonight is Wealth and Wellness Wednesday. And I'm just super excited to come here just to share some things that has been on my heart. And just to see how we can actually move forward in our community, helping each other thrive, succeed, and continue to help each other elevate, right? Because it's times like this that we need one another. Like we need one another on a whole different level. But before I get started, just in case you have never been here before, my show is about being completely transparent. It ain't scripted. I ain't got no notes. Like sometimes I'll try to write something in my phone, but for the most part, listen, it's coming from my heart by my personal experience. I truly do believe that when we are more authentic with one another, we can be more relatable with each other, right? Everything don't have to be on a piece of paper scripted and trying to impress people, because I am who I am. You're going to either love me for who I am or don't love me at all, right? But at the end of the day, this show is about being transparent. So if you hear me say or stutter or anything like that, remember, I got an Invisalign first. The second thing you need to know is that there's no judgment. So don't pass none over here. I won't pass none over there. Point blank, plain and simple, right? But before we get started on the topic for the night, which is navigating job loss, protecting your 401k, and exploring new opportunities, because this is going to be so important. And what I mean by it being so, hey, Feels Beauty, beautiful girl, lady. When I say that it's going to be so important, it's going to be so important. But before I get started, of course, y'all know I'm always jumping in on the wellness side, because again, it don't matter how much money we have or how much money we make or how often we go to work. If your body internally is not good, baby, you ain't going to be good. Point blank, plain and simple. Hey, darling. So listen, y'all already know that I have a wellness company. Plug. This is some coffee. I don't do the SBs, okay? Not Siobhan Bowman, the other SB that y'all should already know. I don't do them as often unless I'm in the airport, right? But this coffee right here, this is from my wellness company. Everybody keeps talking about it. So I was like, let me go see if I try some of this mountain cabin vanilla, right? Because I like the sweet stuff type stuff. And then I heard you don't have to put a creamer in it. For me, I'm all about putting healthy things in my body. So this is a glucose, look at me messing up already. Control shake, right? So what this is, it helps you also control your sugar. In addition to that, it also helps you maintain your weight and lose weight because it's like a meal replacement. So you put this in this, baby, hopefully an explosion don't happen. But if an explosion do happen, you know you getting clean out. But anyway, I highly suggest you all join me in this quest, mixing this together for your morning frappe or your morning iced coffee and see what it tastes like, because I keep being told that this is the bomb diggity. All right. So boom. E-commerce, you can order this online. You can ask me. I'll be more than happy to share with you how you get plugged in. But the coffee is the bomb. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. So now, because I'm really excited about this topic, I'm going to go ahead and just start into the wellness section, right? And where I'm going to start at is this. So many people, y'all already know about Project 25 and things of that nature, right? But so many people are in a position right now where they are uncertain, unclear, devastated, lost, confused, disturbed. Like I can name all the words, right? Shocked. But my first message is this. It doesn't matter who's in office. It doesn't matter what's going on in this world. For Siobhan Bowman, my higher being says that everything is going to be all right. So I want you to reach down in your spirit, in your soul, and to understand that no matter what is going on, do not allow the devil to sit into your spirit. Do not allow that devil to take control of your mind thoughts. Do not allow that devil to have any success over your next move, period. All right. You need to know who's in control. So when I say this because I'm talking to the individuals who have just recently got promoted. Now they no longer have anything. Maybe they had a tenure somewhere and they've been working, but just got promoted to another level, but then they just got everything wiped from them. I'm talking to the individual who was on probation. I'm talking to the individuals who were like just coming in and relocating or whatever the case may be, right? I'm talking to us all at the end of the day. At the end of the day, what's going on in our world is impacting everybody. But this is what I want everybody to understand. Where we are right now is where we will not be here for long. And if you do not make any irrational decisions for your future, you will have long-term gains. What do I mean by that? So if you was a part of any type of federal system or any type of system where you have a 401k, right? So many people, because it's going to be crunch mode. It's like, I'm desperate. I need to make a move. If I can say anything to you right now, I'm going to say this. Do not, I repeat 100%. And I hate telling people do not do something, but this will be, so I'm not going to say do not. Please refrain from using your 401k if you can. All right. Think about side jobs, side hustles. Think about getting your own business. Think about doing Uber. It doesn't matter what you decide to do. Think about something else, but try your best to refrain from using your 401k. One, you're going to get taxed about 30 to 40%. God forbid if you're too young. You're going to get hit over the head and it's not going to be worth it in the long run. You're going to have to start all the way back over. And depending how old you are, I need you to keep one thing into perspective, right? So if you are 50 years old and you use your 401k right now, you got 15 more years to retire. Basic mathematics. If you went into a job and you was investing $500 a paycheck and your job was matching you, that's $1,000 a month. All right. Well, $1,000 a month, I would say. $12,000 a year. Okay. If I gave you 10 years, that's $120,000. If I gave you 20 years, that's 240. Then this is with a match. Let's throw some interest on top of that. No more than 300,000. How long do you think 300,000 will really truly last you? Yeah, it ain't gonna last you long at all, because now you got to take that 300,000 and you have to divide it by however many more years you think you're gonna live, which is that's 20 or 30 or whatever the case may be. That's what you're working off on a yearly basis. So I'm going to encourage you, refrain from using your 401k. Here's a suggestion. I deal with annuities. I deal with helping people understand how to make their money grow from a 401k. Hence being, my husband and myself was in a situation where we lost money from our 401k and we still had our jobs, right? But we moved our money over to an annuity. And by moving our money over into annuity, we minimize the loss. We take the loss out of the picture, right? And then we also give ourselves a profit going into this, like a gain. My husband lost 60,000. I lost like 35 in my 401k years ago, about 2022 type year, right? And with that being said, when we went into our annuity portfolio, they give you bonuses. And when they give you bonuses, you automatically come in with an increase. So think about this. Annuities are designed to last you a lifetime. So if they're designed to last you a lifetime, how about you refrain from using it? You move it over into an annuity where you can get a bonus, and then you go grind, you go do what you do to find some extra employment so that you don't have to depend on your 401k. You don't have to depend on your money that you are trying to have for when you stop working, and you have something for yourself. In 10 years, that annuity is going to mature. And when that annuity matures, guess what happens? You can start taking some money from the annuity and start paying yourself, and it will last for the rest of your life. But here's another great one. When your money is just sitting in a 401k and you want to use it, yes, you're going to get hit with the taxes. Yes, you're going to have to maybe pay it back if you're still with the job. And yes, it has its ups and downs with the losses. With an annuity, you have something called an impairment multiplier. So what does that mean? If you're impaired, you get double the amount of money that the annuity was already designed to give you anyway. First benefit. Second benefit. Second benefit was that bonus that you came coming in, right? Third benefit is this. Third benefit is the death benefit. That death benefit is associated with. So if you're now paying insurance, like a term policy, and you need something more secure because you're about to go and have that adjustment period, then that annuity, where you don't have to put no more money inside of it, it works for you. You have a death benefit for yourself that you can now erase another bill, because you can get rid of that term if you so choose to, because it's going to adjust, or you can wait till it adjusts and then be done with it because you know you have something else to cover you, right? When I say to everyone out here, if you don't understand, let me show you. Let me put the pen and paper. Let me put it to pen and paper. Let me make sure that you have a visual aid so you can understand the numbers. What I'm giving you is high level. And because it's high level, I want you to be able to see these numbers, because what I want people to understand is that today may seem cloudy for a lot of people, but it's not going to be like this for long. Do not put yourself in a position where you have to start all over. So many people put themselves in positions where they have to start all over. And starting over is no fun. So if you are interested in making that annuity grow for you, that 401k grow for you, and make sure that it's fixed and secured and it's just not sitting somewhere, like, share this video, because I'm telling y'all, people are going to be stuck like, what do I do? What should I do? Or should I just use the money? Should I take the money? What should I? Listen, that's the last thing you need to do. You need to consider looking at your options, and you have so many options. But the bad part about it, a lot of people that look like me, right? A lot of minorities don't even know that this information exists. About 2% of people understand what I'm saying out of my mouth, right? And I want you to help somebody else, including yourself, to understand what I'm saying, because it's so important for us to do better in this department. So important. So now that I've expressed that to you all, I'm going to ask you all to make sure that you give me a call at 240-563-9272. You can visit my website at ShavonBowman.com. That's www.SHAVONNE Bowman, BOWMAN.com. You can go click on the link and you can schedule time to speak with me. Why should you schedule time to speak with me? Because it is important for you to make sure that you have security in your future. That's why it's important. At one point in time in my life, I was not educated as it relates to what should I do with my 401k. I opened up a business. The business lasted for about 7 years, but then it folded, right? I used my whole 401k. No one didn't sit down and tell me what I'm sharing with you all today. I don't care how much money you have in it. You need to inquire about options that you need to do, first of all. But no one sat down and told me what I needed to do. And I had to start all the way back over. And I had to be a lot more aggressive because guess what? Time is ticking. And as time ticks, you don't have a lot of time to put money up, right? You don't have a lot of time to wait and to hope that you are going to stay healthy and things of that nature. While you're young and while you can, it's the perfect time for you to make moves. And when I mean by that, I mean make serious moves. It is so crucial for us to do better with our finances. It makes absolutely no sense. So many of our young people, I heard on the radio today that a young lady came on in and she said, when I was younger and I was making so much money, I wish someone would have set me down and told me how to manage my money and how to keep my money. We don't sit down and teach our children that, yet alone ourselves that, right? So we got to do a better job with getting the information and wanting people to give us this information, share this information, and then you do your due diligence. You go sit down and you go learn, you go open up Google, you go figure out your information on your own. But at least you have some direction on where to go. So many people don't even have direction. So that's one thing that I wanted to share. And I'm going to touch on this other thing because hopefully when the individuals who I have in mind are mentally prepared, I want to have a conversation. And what do I want to have a conversation with? I want to have a conversation with parents, with teenagers, with older people. I want to have a conversation as it relates to, let's stop playing around with our time. Y'all, let's stop playing around with our time. Like, I'm one that likes to travel, right? But we probably on our 15th plane crash. And like, I feel like in 2 months, like, I don't even know. I don't lost track. But my condolences to all these families out here that's losing people senselessly, if I'm trying to say it correctly. But when we just sit back and not even have the smallest things taken care of, something like a $10 policy to make sure that we don't have to go to a GoFundMe, to make sure that our children are at least protected. Now, a lot of things that I offer, right? You may want to invest a little bit more money in, but it's not to say that you can't get something small until your bank account say that you can move up. That's just like when I started out small. My bank account didn't say I can get a whole policy. I got a term. I got hipped on what a term was going to do for me. I had it for a little while, a little too long. And then I moved out of that or whatever. But we can't stay stuck somewhere when we're elevating in life. We need to make sure that we move that money over so it can help us. But at the end of the day, I knew the importance of having something for my children, because if anything ever happened to me, I wanted my children to make sure they were still going to be able to be provided for. And I did this when I had my first child at 19 years old, right? It clicks, right? It's just, I need to make sure my child is taken care of. That's no one else's responsibility. That was my responsibility. So when I say this part, I say, stop waiting. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. Time is not on our side. If we can get on a plane, God forbid, and something happens to that plane and we're not prepared, if the body is found, yeah, we're grieving tragedy, we're grieving loss. Now we're grieving financial loss. Like we have choices. Like if we have a choice, like let's make the choice. If you got a grandchild and the parents are not capable of having something on your grandchild, put some type of policy on your grandchild. As a life insurance agent, I can show you what a $10 policy can do, a $15 policy can do, $11 when a child is young. Like when a child is young, term is okay. When a child gets older, have a conversation, move that money out so that you can start building more money. If you have the funds to build money when the child is younger, then do that. But whatever you decide to do, when a baby is born, I want my community to understand 3 days after that baby, or as soon as that social security number comes in, get that baby some insurance. Immediately, get that baby some insurance, right? Because if you don't, people keep associating insurance with death. Well, it is a fact that we all are going to die, right? That's a fact. So while we wait for insurance, I have no idea when you can get it, when it's cheaper, when it's young, when the children are younger. Anyway, but the other fact is that wealth is transferred through insurance portfolios. You leave a legacy through insurance portfolios. Banks, something called BOLI, bank-owned life insurance. Banks have insurance portfolios. Why don't people? Why don't people? Right? So everything that I'm speaking about is through an insurance. We got to stop being so scared to say the word insurance. Like, be protected. It's the definition is a transfer of risk. When a party is going to assume the loss in the event of something may or may not occur. Well, we know death is going to occur, but when it occurs, do you want to be prepared or unprepared? When you find a new job, do you want to be able to roll your money over, or do you want your money to be growing right now? Like, these are all the things that we need to start thinking about. Like right now, it's very, very important. So I'm going to encourage you all. Again, my number is 240-563-9272. My name is Siobhan Bowman. Listen, I want my community to get it. At the end of the day, I will come on here till I turn green eggs and ham, yellow, brown, and orange, till you understand that if your family is not protected, if your aunt, your cousin, your nieces, your nephews, if they're not protected, sit down and have a conversation with your loved ones. Sit down and have a conversation with your loved ones so that they can be protected. Oh my goodness. My husband's not used to me being on a late night hour because he's blowing my phone up. But sit down and have a conversation with your loved ones so that they can make sure that they are good. Like, stop being closed mouth about it. We got to stop being closed mouth about our finances. We got to help our children understand that money don't grow on trees. This is what we're paying here. This is what you have to be responsible for. Like, let's open up. Let's talk. Now is the best time to talk. Because, baby, if you in a household and you just lost your job and you got children and you got a mortgage and you got kids and you got a car and you got everything else that you got to pay, we best to open up and have a conversation. Everybody needs to be talking because we all need to be on the same page. On the same page. You hear me? Right? So as I was speaking about my first topic earlier today, I mentioned to you all about moving your 401k, not using your 401k, reframing from your 401k. But let me also make sure I throw in the importance of having a side hustle, right? Have a side hustle. Do something. Do something. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. It is so important. Why is it important not to put all your eggs in one basket? If the world ain't telling you that right now, I don't know what else is telling you. Come on, internet. Don't mess up on me, Instagram. The world is telling us to don't put everything in all your eggs in one basket. Period. Right? So we need to make sure that we have something on the side. On the side, 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 on the side. Everywhere. You need to have something. growing for yourself. And if we had a sense of thought, we would say, how can we help each other grow? How can everyone win? It's like, when do our community, when do our people start to let that resonate in their head? Like, at the end of the day, for example, I have an e-commerce business. Everybody can win. Everybody can win. But so many people be like, no, I don't want, but you're about to anyway. You can go shopping somewhere. You're going to buy your coffee somewhere. So why won't you come here and buy your coffee through Siobhan, with an e-commerce business that bless Siobhan and they will bless you? Does Starbucks bless me and you? Absolutely not. But this right here is going to help you stay healthy, get you out of that sugar diabetes high rate, get you off the metformin. But we don't want to help each other. We don't want to help ourselves with our body. We don't want to help ourselves with our finances. It's like sometimes we just so stuck. We stuck in a box. Like, can we get up out that box? Could we learn how to move and help people elevate and grow and do better? Can we do that? Can you do that? Because I'm willing to do that. I want to do that. I want to help other people. I'm a licensed insurance agent. I have my own agency. I look for individuals who have a license, and I look for people who do not have a license but have a desire to help people. I look for people who are motivated, who are hungry, who want to grind, who want to help other people, who have a genuine love to make sure that people elevate in life. Like, if that's you, then we should be in contact with one another. We really should, because my company is absolutely phenomenal. Hands down, phenomenal. And you have to experience that for yourself. Like, I can come on here all day and hype up the company, tell you what I got, tell you what I'm doing. But if you don't come in and experience it for yourself, you won't ever know. And what's wrong with a little change? What's wrong with you doing something a little bit different? Or even learning for yourself. I got into this business because I took an L. And nobody was teaching me. So I wanted to go teach myself. Like, at the end of the day, you can't, once you put knowledge into a person, you can't erase that knowledge. That knowledge is theirs. So therefore, if you want to be equipped with some power and some tools in your life, you need to make sure that you have the knowledge, period. You need to make sure that you have the knowledge so you can go forward and help yourself, help your family, and help everybody else that's coming. That's what you have to do. That's what I'm choosing to do. So I ask you to join me as we continue to go forward and help other people win, period. If you are interested in becoming a licensed insurance agent and you want to hear about a phenomenal company, then I'll be more than happy to share a link with you called I Decide. You can put in the comments, I Decide. If I see it right now, I'll make sure I get it to you. If I see it later, I'll get it to you later. If you're really serious, pick up the phone and call. If you're really serious, DM me. I don't bite, I help. It's a difference. Or if you need some immediate cash, my wellness company, the thing that we put on the back burner, which is called Our Health. Yeah, I said it. My wellness company is helping people win. 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 It don't matter who you are, what you do. If you can go shop for toothpaste, deodorant, polish, toilet bowl cleaner, vitamins, whatever you want to shop for, this is the part. This is the part right here. Why don't you want to get paid for it? Yeah. I'm going to end with that. Why don't you want to get paid for it? It's just really plain and simple. Like, you can change your health. You can change your life. We can support one another. We can all be blessed. Like, could this be the winning season? Even when so much defeat is looking at us in our face and so many obstacles, could it be the winning season that we make up in our mind that we want to do? Because I want to win. But I want to win with you. I am Siobhan Bowman, your girl, signing off. Please follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, as well as, I didn't want to say Twitter, but I ain't really on Twitter, right? But follow me on all them other programs. Also follow the people, THEPEOPLE, the number 2, the initial B, the word fit, for the people to be fit. Listen, I'm super excited. I hope y'all join me. Be back here next week, Wednesday. I be wanting to come in on 9 o'clock, but sometimes y'all life get in the way. And because I'm the CEO of my show, I'm gonna do better. Love y'all. Peace out.